and welcome to episode 3 of Forever Everton. And, well, it's going a little bit better. I'd like to say it's going a little bit better. I'm up to a C manager performance. It was down to a C minus, but it's crept back up. And I'm pretty sure before my last match, it was actually up to a C plus. But without further ado, we'll have a quick look at the schedule. As you know, it's just been pretty horrible, but you saw us win against Newcastle, which was fantastic. Well, we managed to beat Watford after that 3-1, which was fantastic as well. And then we lost 2-1 to Manchester United, but you know what? It wasn't a bad performance. They were expected to beat us, and we did all right, but nevertheless, we got turned over, which is unfortunate. But then we had a good result against Burnley. So last few games, we've had a couple of good results. We've turned things around a bit to have that many wins in that many games. We also had a fantastic 3-0 over Brighton. That really was a decent performance. Was very, very happy with that. Not least of which, we of course have had young Edmund Tapsoba come in. I did tell you about him in the last episode, and he came in during the January transfer window. He's only played 3 games, but look, his worst performance was a 6.8 in our 2-0 defeat against Arsenal. So prior to that, he got 7.0 in the 1-1 against Man U and 7.4 in the 3-0 over Brighton. Now, the 1-1 against Man U, which I hadn't gotten to yet, is why we're here today. That was the FA Cup. We actually played really well. We equalised. We didn't go 1-0 up, but we did equalise, and people played well. So we've got a replay, albeit away. I'm sure we're going to get hammered at Man United, but I was encouraged by the performance, and then, you know, like I say, the Arsenal game, we weren't awful. We just couldn't break through up front. But nevertheless, we're out of the Carabao Cup because we went out in the first round, I think. I can't even see it there. EFL Cup third round. Yeah, we went out against Tottenham. So that's what it's called now, the EFL Cup. Fair enough. No longer the Carabao. I know it is still the Carabao Cup. But yeah, so this is our only cup that we're still in, I guess, is the FA Cup, and we're in danger of not making it past the third round because typically we got Man United. So yeah, this is the return to Man United. Outside of that, if we take a quick look at the squad, there's nothing really to talk about other than we've still got 1 or 2 injuries. Lucas Dean, he's on his way to being back, but he's been gone quite a while. He's been quite missed, in fact. I mean, if you consider the fact that I think he's only made about 5... Yeah, you can see how long he's not been around for, so he has been missed. Stekelenburg was supposed to be leaving. I don't know. Oh, no, he's still leaving. To PAOK. He's done nothing but be injured. As soon as he came back for an injury, he got injured again. So it's probably a good thing that he's going. But then Fabian Delph recently got injured. He's been playing well. He's definitely been a regular, but he's injured as well, so that's not ideal. Gylfi Sigurdsson, he has a very minor injury on his ankle, and I'm actually expecting him to be fit for the Manchester United game, so at the very least he's probably going to make it on the bench. Okay, one thing I did want to look at before we get into it, Manchester United are favourites, although their form hasn't been fantastic, but then neither is ours. But I did want to have a quick look at where we are in the league. There you go. We are 12th now, but we actually finally have a positive goal difference of +1, and we are only 1 point behind 11th, which is Chelsea. Chelsea, of course, are now picking things up after their early dismal start and are storming ahead. Newcastle have since prided themselves off the bottom, but Brighton and Norwich still seem to be struggling, and I'm surprised at Norwich because they do seem to have some really quite good players. Not that you can see them here, but this fella here, he's quite the player. I might try and sign him myself, but obviously not at the moment because we don't have any money. That's the other thing. Quick financial review. We are not making money. We are not a money-making club, and I think, bearing in mind I haven't spent all my budget, and I am under the wage budget, but only just. But yeah, our projection is, it's starting to go up a bit. That's the 21-2012 season. I don't know why it's going to, I do wonder. Could be the 125 a month Oh my God, which is still going on to 2057 for miscellaneous debt. Wow. But yeah, we've got, I mean, there's gift loans, which are just phenomenal, but we've got a net debt of 415 million. Call it 416 if you like, and a transferred debt of 92 million. No, call it 93. Good God. So that might be why we're not making any money. I don't see, the problem is obviously we need to win trophies to make money, but I also could do with reducing the wage budget and stuff like that to try and get us above the black line, but I'm not really sure what to do. Anyway, nevertheless, we move on. Okay, here we are. It's the FA Cup third round replay. This time, Oldham are away to Manchester United. Obviously, we managed to draw 1-1 with them in the previous meeting, for the FA Cup at least. Got hammered in. Well, got beaten 2-1 in the league. But nevertheless, we may just come out on top this time. It is in goal, Pickford, a back four of Baines, Keane, Tapsoba and Sidibe. Defensive midfield, Schneiderlin and Gabamin. Schneiderlin, of course, we've recalled him from loan. He was actually having a storming time out on loan at AS Saint-Etienne. He's done quite well for himself. So this will be actually his first game since I've been in charge here, which I'm quite looking forward to. Left wing is Bernard. Centre attacking midfield, the somewhat slightly injured and unfit Sigurdsson. Right wing, Richarlison. And up front, it is Moise Keane. And we do need some encouragement, but morale had improved a wee bit, but it's come back down again. We are the underdogs, as usual. So let us see what we can do. Everton, of course, in the blue. Manchester United in the red with the white shorts. And we're going to go full match. Man United kick-off. Is that Dembele? I think so. We're unbalanced at the moment. Manchester United coming forward. Lingard. Oh, Richarlison gets in there, but it's not cleared. They're keeping possession. We're not closing them down. Oh, Sigurdsson gets on that one. Bernard now looking to make a counter-attack. They're just all over us. We are not getting a second. I think what we're going to do is we're going to regroup and we're going to take off counter. And I think what we're also going to do is take off play out of defence. And run at defence. We're going to dribble less. And I'm going to put the directness up. And I'm going to leave playing for set pieces on. Keane finds Bernard. Bernard coming forward now. There we go. And he's tackled, dispossessed, and puts a ball forward up to Dembele. Trying to get a counter-attack going, but Sigurdsson, Bernard, tries to put one into the middle. Schneiderlin, out wide. Sidibe, trying to get past his man with not a lot of luck, and now Dembele. That's something else. I'm going to pause this just for a second. I'm going to... Here we go. Bring down this here defensive line a bit and make it just a wee bit wider. Because... I don't want to get stuck in. Let's not get stuck in. But yeah, they like to come in from the wings. I'm going to hit some early crosses too. Maybe shorter passing. Go on. I haven't checked my analyses. We're only 2 minutes in. You notice I'm dicking around with it, but it's just how dominant they've been. Corner for Man U. Into Pickford's hands, fortunately, from the header. Goal kick. I'd like to see it do a little bit better. James. Sidibe finds Richarlison, who just nods it on. Okay, well, Rashford puts it out wide. James now. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Come on, Sidibe. Jesus, come on, Everton. Oh, my crikey, we got lucky there. This is not good enough. I'm going to go down there. Let's go down to cautious, and then maybe defensive after that. I know I'm supposed to be going on to key highlights, but... Not only do I really enjoy watching the new match engine, but it's how I judge how my players are doing. I'll not lie to you. I mean, I know there's the numbers and whatnot, but you get a feel for it when you're watching the game. Kabam in. Cautious looks a bit better. I'm gonna demand more. See what that does for us. Tuanzebe. I don't know if that's how you say it. Kabam in. Richardson. Cross for Bernard. Bernard cuts in. Oh, he's taken down. We got a free kick. Come on, Everton. Bernard to take it. Sigurdsson, sorry. My mistake. Well, goal kick to Man U. I was going to go key highlights, wasn't I? That's right. Well, James now on the attack for Man U. McTominay. Rashford, Pogba. Oh, Richardson gets on the end of that one. Sigurdsson, Richardson again. James coming forward for Man U. We're not doing a good job of... I don't know what to say here. Let's try that. Oh, just over. It's still 0-0. We're only 6 minutes in. It feels like a lifetime. Oh, God. I'm going to go defensive. Oh, my crikey. Show some passion, maybe? Bernard has a crack. I don't feel like we're getting forward enough, although it looks like it's improving. Man United corner. Cleared. Pogba has a go, but it's off the post. That was too close. Come on, Everton. Show some passion, would ya? Oh, that's it. Schneiderlin can be upset. Pickford with the ball forward. Ashley Young is getting too much space. All right. Well, there's not a lot I can do about that. I do wonder if I should be counter-pressing. I'm being too quiet. It's just I'm just watching it all happen. Come on, Everton. Get creative. I don't know. Tighten up. Push forward. Whatever it is. Any of them. Show some passion. I did that and it didn't work last time. There we go. Schneiderlin and man mark. I'm going to... it's not even half time. Keep going. Demand more. Young with the corner for Man U, and it's off the post, and Dembele fortunately was offside. I don't know, McTominay was. Well, I mean, they got a lot of shots with not very many on target, and we're less shots. But it's still 0-0. Sidibe's done well. Keane's not done great. And yes, it says he's lost possession more than any other player, but look at that. I wonder if there's something I can do about that. Go on then. If we get a goal, I think we'll be favourites. What I'm wondering is, Keane, he's a stopper. Let's try him as a ball-playing stopper and see if that helps him. But him and Tapsoba, they form quite a nice partnership. They've not got any cohesion as yet, but nevertheless, they seem to be doing okay together. Well, Siggy's not doing so well, and neither's Bernard. Well, Siggy's very slightly injured anyway. I feel like bringing in Andre Gomez. Gomez can play here. Support or attack? What do you think? Oh, he likes to be a deep playmaker on support, doesn't he? So, what can Schneiderlin know? That's playmaker attack. There you go. That's how we're going to play this. So, Bernard, what are we going to do about you? Could bring on Iwobi. Check there's nobody else in defence who needs to go more. Let's bring on Iwobi. Quite enjoying his performances. He's a good player. And a youngster at that. Alright, here we go. See how that goes for us. Let's get creative. Throw in for Man United. Young to Pogba. Young again. Puts it out wide. Oh my God. Wan-Bissaka hit the post, and then I guess it was Dembele who... Moussa Dembele. Does he play for Manchester United? Or did they just buy him from Lyon? I think they just bought him from Lyon. I don't think he plays for him in real life. Anyway. I'm going to go attacking. See if we can give him a fright. Check the analyses. De Gea with the goal kick. James. James is always on the ball for Man United. Always. Soko. McTominay. Oh, Christ almighty. Pogba puts that one away, does he? Attacking wasn't smart, was it? Let's go very defensive. And let us try something like that. Let's get rid of the play for set pieces. 2-0 down. It's 51 minutes. See if we can't just hoof the ball up front. Young with a corner for Man U. And I thought that was going to be 3-0. But it's not. Come on, Everton. It's good that you're focused. I mean, we're not playing badly. We're just apparently unable to stop and unable to score. Let's try that. Push forward. Fired up. That's good. Tap Sober with a free kick. I think this first time it's been our substitute. Sidibe pass back. Ball forward. Maguire. Nope. Not for Everton. I mean, I'm not sure that counter press necessarily works, but in this scenario at least, James again. Dispossessed by the Everton defence. Oh, Fred. Fred's first goal of the season. You might well do Moise Keane is furious. Because, what'd you do? I mean, what'd you do? I don't know what to say. I'm going to pause things and just... Leighton Baines. You're having a bit of a mare, aren't you? We're going to put Sidibe. There we go. That'll do something, I guess. Oh, it's tough being Everton manager. 3-0 down. Young with the free kick for Man U, and it's not 4-0 down. Oh my. Bit late to get creative. Free kick, Pogba. And Pickford saves it. 3-0 down though. Well, such is life at Everton these days. It is Man United, don't get me wrong, but it's... Oh, Richardson, what are you going to do? Anything? Coleman comes forward. With the long cross, and I don't know if Iwobi got on that. He must have done as a goal kick. Well done, Iwobi. That's probably our best shot of the match. Corner for Everton. Sigurdsson to take it. Or did I take him off? Gomez takes it. Oh, cleared. Well, that's your lot. Manchester United 3, Everton 0. That's the end of our FA Cup campaign in this first season. And I shouldn't have let the assistant handle that because it's all coming up red. Okay, we're coming back for a quick review. First, a little bit of information. Iwobi's form deserves a Nigeria call-up. I actually agree with this. So, I mean, he's already had 39 caps at 23 years old. I don't think he's had a bit of a decline here. I'm surprised he's not in every call-up, because, like I say, he's pretty good for us, all things considered, especially considering the leakiness at the back and the apparent weakness, if you will, in midfield. But, yeah, as you can see, we need to do some work. I'm very happy with Edmund. I think he's going to be good for us. He's had a good start for us. I mean, he still managed a 6.9 in that 3-0 defeat, so that's good. But we need to cut out this conceding of goals business. I know, we got full-back weaknesses, or not as strong as we could be, should I say, but still got to keep playing around. I don't want to play around too much, because that's the other problem, of course. If you look at the tactics, I always press the wrong button. We're struggling with tactical familiarity, and part of that is because I keep moving it around as I have here, so we'll see. But anyway, if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up. There will be more episodes coming very shortly. I don't know who we're going to be playing next, though. I feel like I should leave it a couple of months and maybe come back in April and see if we're doing any better. But I think there's a lot of work to do in the close season if we're going to be better than this. I mean, look at that. Not even a point in there. Oh, no, we got 2 points in November. It's just not ideal. I did enjoy that little run of wins, but now it's not going so great. But we've got West Ham, Norwich, we should beat. Leicester, maybe not. Southampton, we should. Villa, we should. Chelsea, probably not. So we got a mixed bag coming up, but it's going to be a mid-table finish, I think, for the first season. Okay, well, that's done nothing at all for our league position. We are in 13th. We still have our +1 goal difference. Of course, it was a cup game. You wouldn't believe I'd forgotten that already, would you? But I guess I'm trying to put it behind me and out of my mind. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching.